Hey there, Homeland Clan, how y'all doing? Today we are going to cover Deck 7 for you, so let's get going. So we are on the back of Deck 7, so forward, all the way aft, okay? And I made mention that there is an aft elevator bank, which is right here. There are also stairs, of course, which are right there. So one of the other things, we've already gone here twice, is the Wake. Okay, this is one of the steak and seafood restaurant, but they also do breakfast and brunch. So you enter from Deck 7, go down this really cool entrance, right? Got some areas out there. So the restaurant itself is technically on Deck 6, but again, you enter from Deck 7. I just love that lighting. Look at that. Just amazing. And of course, there's the lovely Lisa right there too. Anyway, so here's the decor of the Wake. Here's the best waiter in there. This is Downey.
Hello, how you doing?
He helped us last night. He was our waiter. Helped us this morning too. Yeah, we like Downey. So just a beautiful restaurant. There's no charge for this restaurant. Okay, it is the steak and seafood. It's their upscale. There are a couple of pay options if you want. Like they serve a tomahawk steak. That will cost you more money. But the regular meat they offer, the filet, the hanger steak, I mean, it's just amazing. There's no need to pay the $65 unless you just gotta have a tomahawk. Okay.
So you have the outside.
So we are gonna go down this side of the ship and then we'll do the other. Last night when we were streaming from right here. Okay? And so we were literally sitting right there. So that's why the backdrop looked a little stark. But if you take it in as a whole, it's absolutely beautiful. So as I zoom back a little bit, you can sort of see this area, as Lisa was talking about, called the dock.
This is the dock house.
Dock house.
Yes.
Not the dog house, the dock house. All right, let's keep on going. We got a lot to do on this deck, Lisa. And we're in port today. We're in Rhodes. All right, just some nice little cabinetry with some gift items. Right across is a little store. Obviously, it's behind doors right now. The louvers. I don't know if we can twist the louvers and you see in there. Nope, they're solid. All right, as we keep on moving forward, this is sort of an interesting games area. What's unique about this ship is everything sort of seems to be about our generation, right? You got Hungry Hippos. I saw somebody playing Operation last night. There's Life right there. There's Operation. Like I said, I saw somebody playing that last night. It was so fun. Trivia Pursuit. Okay. Jenga. All right. All right. So off to the left, it's a place for hot dogs and snacks. Pretzels. Last night they had made popcorn in that thing right there, which is kind of strange. I didn't think that was a popcorn maker, but they made popcorn in there. All right. So just kind of an interesting bar, right? They were doing karaoke in here. And this does come all the way to the other side of the ship. As I've mentioned before, as we're walking around, right? This is the loose cannon. The ship is really cut up. You gotta walk. It's just weird. Here's the arcade, right? And again, it's got games of my generation, right? Space Invaders, Tetris, Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Defender, right? Stargate. I mean, when's the last time you went to an arcade and saw all of those right in a row?
It's been a while.
Right? So, yeah, I find that really, really cool. Okay? All right, so let's get back on our path. As we do these decks, we're gonna take detours because we have to, or we miss things, okay? So, here we go. Look, mouse trap, right? I don't know, I just think that's cool. All right, and then there's this area here, look at this. You wanna? Lisa's gonna go sit on it. Woohoo!
Gotta do it, right?
Right? Yeah, there you go. It's just like a little pass-through area. People hang out here. Yeah. So now we're coming into sort of like a little coffee bar area. Right, now that this coffee costs a little extra money. Right, you can see their menu up there, right? If you want to come here for your morning coffee, they also have some little pastries and stuff.
They're different every day.
Yep. There's some nice little benches to sit on over here, some tables and things over here. I see a lot of people on their computers here working all the time. Okay. Again, there's a little cut through over here, but we'll catch that later. He's ready. Okay. Again, another little seating area here. People doing their work. Okay. Yesterday, if you remember, there was a band downstairs practicing. They may be practicing again, but here's the top area. Yep, they're down there practicing again. But look at that staircase. Isn't that neat? That's neat. So over here is just, like I said, another sort of little seating area. It can be an office area, her office area. And if you want to see, there's a full-scale model of the ship. Just really neat. I like that. Pretty cool. Okay. All right. So here's a little DJ stand. So it's a little disco at night up here, can be. Got turntables over here. Just very interesting layout. Little bar. Okay. Might as well finish this area while we're standing here. Again, just more areas to congregate. Right? You see everybody just finds a little quiet piece for themselves. A little bar. By the way, Wi-Fi on this ship, basic Wi-Fi is free for everybody. So you can have Wi-Fi on all your devices. It doesn't cost you anything. We have premium Wi-Fi, which does cost a little extra money. We didn't have to pay for it. I just want to show you something. This, again, this is called Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. As you can see, I almost hit my head when I go through some of these doors. So if you are tall like me, there's some areas that you might feel a little tight. We just went down a ramp, so the ceilings in here are much, much higher. Right, again, if you turn around and see, that's where we came from. There's a ramp right there. So that area feels a little more tight. This area here feels a lot more open. So again, if you're tall like me, you just, be mindful. This area is just cooking at night. As we mentioned during the stream, we tried to find a quiet area. There just wasn't any, okay? They had a guitarist. There's a stage up there. It's a little one, a little atmospheric, playing last night. So, okay. Another bar / small eatery here. And then as we get down here, we have the entrance to the red room. We went in the red room downstairs on deck 6, but this is upstairs. Let's see if they're rehearsing. Yes, they're rehearsing, so we're not going to go in there now. But as you can see, they're rehearsing for a show. Yep.
Hi.
So they're rehearsing.
Yeah, come tonight at
Yep.
7 and 10.
We will see you then. Okay, so that's front to back on one side of the ship. Let's go to the other side. All right, so we're now in the forward area of the ship. There are 4 elevators here, 6 midship, 2 aft. Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing else back here except for the other entrance to the red room and some bathrooms, public rest areas. All right, so forward, here is another space. It's called the groupie, and the door just opened for me. And I have no idea what this is. What is this?
I really don't know. You can go in.
I think this is where you might record yourself singing. They're like vocal booths, maybe? I believe that's what this might be. They're really popular in Europe.
You can do your karaoke thing.
But the
Very cool.
yeah, so this would be a place for you to record yourself singing. Isn't that interesting? It's a little corner I didn't know existed. All right, back to, again, front of ship. Front elevators. Now we're sort of on the same path that we came down on. I actually really think this area here is neat. I'm just gonna stop again. Right, I like the seating. It's sort of the padded wall, right? It's actually not padded, sorry. That was somewhere else. But it looks like it's like padded, but it's not. It's just a unique thing, guys.
Yes.
Right? As we've mentioned a couple times already through the streams, this is a different experience. If you're experienced cruisers, this is going to feel a lot different. Not good, not bad, just different. If you're a first-time cruiser and this happens to be the first ship you go on, when you go on other cruises, it's gonna seem a lot different. So it all depends on your perspective, okay? Good morning. Again, there's no way to get to the other side of the ship. It's sort of one-sided, except for all of these little interlude places that, I don't know, interlude is the wrong word. All right. By the way, we will get outside and show you the outside in just a minute. So, love this. Lick me till ice cream. Here you go, y'all. This is an adults only cruise. All right. There's a lot of suggestiveness on this ship. All right. Here's your pizza. Again, it's a double door. And they've cut the handle off so you can't go in. Are you kidding me? Maybe it's broke. I don't know, but we're not getting in there. But you can see, we did eat the pizza already. It's not bad. It was better than Royal Caribbean. I'm gonna have it one more time. Mine was a little burnt on the bottom, so I'm not sure if it was better than Carnival. Okay, we're not gonna go back that way. That's the way we came, but we're gonna go this way. Again, your midship elevators. There's your staircase. There's your elevators. Okay, we're now back on the side that we had started on, right? Heading to the back of the ship to see if we've missed any crossover points. All right. Hopefully this isn't too confusing to you guys. We're trying to keep it as methodical as possible so that you can see the entire deck and not miss anything. Like that recording room. We've walked this deck several times now, and every single time I missed that recording room. So we found something new today. And we shared it. There are public restrooms. I don't think the restrooms are as numerous as on other ships. I don't know, maybe it's just luck of the draw of where we've been when we've needed a restroom when we're in public. But to me, it doesn't seem like there was or is a lot of public restrooms. There's our buddy Downey again. Hello.
Enjoy your day.
Okay, so we're gonna get out to the back. We have to go this way, right? See, you just can't always get to all the spots. Here's a little juice bar. Okay, they also, throughout the day, obviously it's closed right now, but they will fill this with like little snack and go type things, like little bento boxes or whatever. Okay, so we are now on the outside of deck 7. After the ship, as you can obviously see, they've got these really nice big, well, beds. Okay. There you go. After the ship. So let's keep on going. They're having some kind of gathering here today. Don't know what it is. Remember, this is a brand new ship, so this is the first time the ship is visiting places. So lots of meetings and things. Okay. So let's start here and see how far we can go. I will say this. There are areas of the ship that are not accessible to the regular passenger. What I mean by that is, if you have bought a suite of any kind, there are areas of the ship that are specific to you, that your key, right, that's the key, will access for you. So you'll see when we get into some of the other decks, we can't get to the front of the ship. Those are for the suites areas, and so we're not going to be able to profile that for you. We're sorry. You know us, we try to get in everywhere, but we just can't get in. Even on embark day, normally things are open. Nope, everything was closed. Couldn't get in. So as you see, it's sort of a nice walk out here, right? If you're looking up, you know, that's one of the top decks overhanging. It's a nice walk down here. There's also lots of lounge places, as you've seen. So they are making use of all the space. Some of it could probably be tweaked with, or maybe they should have tweaked before they made the ship, since this is, I think, their 4th. I know it's their 4th. All right. Here is a lot of times where you would come onto the ship. That opens, and that you lead right into, well, the middle of deck 7. So this would be a main entry point for embark. However, did we enter from deck 4, Lisa?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay, so they're washing the balconies above, so we can't get through here. But I do believe this ends right there, right?
There is a way you can go to.
There's a way that you can go around. They're not washing it. We cut through real fast?
Yeah.
Okay, real fast.
1 second. They can pass.
Real fast. See?
Oh, everybody in the boat.
Yep, that's okay if we get wet. We know. I gotta get past. Okay. See what we do for you guys? I walked out here a little bit on the first night. It was absolutely beautiful. As long as the winds aren't too high, it's really nice to walk out here. Last night, it was really windy, so it was a little rough to be outside. All right, so there you go. If anybody else has been on any of the other Virgin ships, leave a comment below. Let us know which one you went on. And as we're walking around, are you noticing that this is exactly the same? Or are there some slight differences? Have they changed some things? We've already had some people asking us, is this exactly like the other ships? We have not, as of yet, gone on any of the other ships. I think we will by the end of the year, but not as of yet. Oh yeah, look at this. Wow. Hello. Hello. It almost feels like a crew area. Yeah. Circling to the other side. Hello. Oh no. They're washing the deck on this side too. All right, let me just. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't think. Come on, Lisa. I think they just finished. All right. Whew. Snuck through another. But there's another up here. Well, look, remember, it's a port day. And so most people are off the ship. So it's a great time for us to get video for you guys when it's not as crowded so that you can see much better. So we're using some of our port time to capture some video for you. But it looks like they're about to do another section. He just tied that up. So he's not started yet. Are they actually washing? I don't see that they're actually washing. So we're gonna risk it and cut through real fast. All right, real fast. At some point, somebody's gonna yell at us. I've always lived by it's easier to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. All right, so here we are. Again, if you look, this hangs out quite a bit. So you get a great profile of the ship, right? So, and it was the same on the other side. I just didn't step out that far for you to see. What I do find interesting about new ship designs, not just with Virgin, but all the cruise lines, is that the older ships, the balconies used to look onto the water. Right? So if you were in a balcony on an older ship and you went out and looked down, you're basically looking right down at the water. It'd be hard for you to reach the water from a balcony on the newer ships. Because as you can see, the balconies are there, and then you have all this structure in the way, so you're not actually looking on the water, which is down here. You're looking out to the water, but not looking down on the water. Hopefully that makes sense. There are some exceptions. Carnival has some cabins called cove balconies. The cove balconies are almost water level. So you're those. In fact, we're in a cove balcony on the next cruise. So if you've never seen a cove balcony, we'll show you. All right, so they are up here washing this lifeboat. So we are not gonna go any further. But as you can see, that is sort of where we started, right back there. So we've gone completely around the ship. Now look, there's a Viking ship here, Lisa. The Viking Sky. All right, well that is our tour, complete tour of Deck 7. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you have any questions, this is a maiden voyage. This is the first time any of y'all are seeing this. We're here. We will gladly find the answers for you. So leave a comment in the description down below. Not in the description. Just leave a comment below, and we will gladly do our best to answer it. You know what to do, right? Thumbs up, subscribe. You're part of the Tall Man Clan. Costs you nothing and helps out the channel a lot. Okay? Thank you all so much.